I'm logging in with user 2 account. Very good. SQL workshop, SQL scripts. I have just executed the V array. You can see the output. Run now.
Just one moment. Mama, I'm back.
All right. Yes, you can see.
Yes. Yes.
Total 5 students. All right.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Okay, fine.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So in Oracle environment, the starting index for V arrays is 1, we have already seen. And you can initialize the V array elements using the constructor method of the V array type. That's what we have seen, names array of 5 elements, right? Constructor kind of thing.
Yes.
Which has the same name as the V array, right? And V arrays are one-dimensional arrays.
Okay.
A V array is automatically null when it is declared and must be initialized before its elements can be referenced, obviously. Right?
Okay. Right.
Yes. You can refer to the sample and apply the same V array on our employee table. Can you?
Yes.
So that I'll move for some other PL SQL collections type of thing.
Okay.
I'm closing this. Yes. Let me take you to some samples. Just a revision kind of thing. Look here. I am going to show you some examples. A table based record. Here declare begin end, and you can see here I have declared a variable of type employee tables percent row type. Do you remember we have used this percent type and percent row type attributes?
Yes.
Yes, percent type represents the columns data type. When we are not aware of the particular columns data type, we can go for a percent type, right?
Right. You said it's important.
Right. Percent row type represents the entire one employee's information. If you take an example of employee table, right? Row type, entire one record.
Right.
You can see here I have declared a variable employee record of what type? Employees percent row type. Okay. Now I have written a begin end, and this employee underscore record is a variable, right?
Yes.
Now I am taking one particular row from my employee table. Look here, select star, entire record I am talking about. A star means all, the whole record, right? All the columns it means, right?
Yes.
Into this particular record from employee table where employee number is so and so employee number. It means one row is taken from database table of employee and is stored into this record, right?
Right.
Now I'm going to display the data that is present in this employee record. Okay.
Okay.
Here I have used star. And we know that my employee table has employee number, e-name, salary, job, commission, department number, right?
So all these
Yes,
informations will
yes,
put in
yes,
employee record.
yes. Employee ID is nothing but that record dot the column name, employee number, right?
Ah, yes.
And
Okay,
again
right.
here,
That's
yes,
from the table employee.
right, right. Table employee number, e-name, job, salary, all these are
Salary.
columns present in the employee table, right?
Right, right.
Yes, this kind of representation of a variable is known as table-based record. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you execute, it will definitely give employee ID of so and so 7900, right?
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I have recently executed this and obtained this output. Do you want me to execute this and show the same,
No.
or is that okay?
Oh, no, it's
Fine,
okay.
fine.
You only can copy that to my document.
Sure. I will send you this for practice. Now, another example is cursor-based records. My cursor will be representing one record. Okay.
Okay.
Now declare begin end. So cursor followed by the cursor name, that is employee cursor, is select employee number, e-name, job, whatever the columns you want you can put from
Yes.
employee table.
Employee.
Right?
Right.
Then you can see here employee record, which is cursor, right? Employee, you can see here employee cursor, right? Employee underscore cursor is a cursor, which is a pointer to the memory location of select employee number, e-name, job from employee result.
Yes.
And here you can see this is a cursor, and I am declaring a variable employee record of what type? Cursors percent row type. It means one record. That is why we call it as cursor based records. All right.
All right.
Now the same operations on cursor. So open so and so cursor, loop and loop. In loop you are going to fetch what from cursor into what? Employee record. Okay. Exit when employee cursor is not found. I mean to say data is not found.
Okay.
All right. Then
All
dbms output.put line, I am going to display employee number and employee name in my sample. If you want, you can write job, salary, and so on.
Yes, yes.
You can see how I am referring to employee number. It is the variable cursor type record, employee underscore record.
Okay, okay.
Likewise, employee name. And I got the output, this thing. This thing. Okay.
Okay.
And can you apply the same thing here, the same kind of logic for your sample which we executed yesterday? Because yesterday there was a problem with the last record being read twice.
I think I can.
Yes. Just to refer to this sample. Okay.
Okay.
If you could not, just mail me. I will reply with the solution.
All right.
Fine. Now,
but maybe I will not. Maybe I will not practice this today and tomorrow because I have to do project for my school.
No
but
problem.
maybe it will happen after we finish this course. I can always write on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Sure. Definitely. No issues.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. User-defined records. I am showing you the various types of records here. User-defined records. So how we are going to define a user-defined record here? So there is a syntax. You can see type is the keyword. Then I am going to write a variable type name. Is record is a keyword again. Okay.
Okay.
Then I am going to display, I am going to declare some fields here. In a record there will be fields, right?
Yes.
So field name, data type 1, If you want, you can mention as not null, and if you want, you can use some value also, default value. Okay. Likewise, field name 2 of data type, not null if you want, and likewise, if you want, you can use some value also, right?
That's option.
Right. Likewise, you are going to declare n number of fields in your record. Okay.
Okay.
And here you can see your record type from here to here. This is your declaration of a record. My record contains these number of fields. Okay. Now you are going to declare a variable of type this record. You can see here record name is the variable name of type this record. Do you understand?
All right. Yes.
Good. Now an example for the same declaration. A book record. A book is treated as a record which contains fields like title, author, subject, book ID. All right.
All right.
You can see here type is a keyword. Books is the records, books of records. Is RECORD record, a keyword. And it has fields like title, varchar, author, varchar, subject, varchar, book ID, numeric. All right.
Wow.
It
And this
means,
book one is record name.
right, absolutely. Book 1 is one record, book 2 is another record which has title, author, subject, book ID, so on.
Books is, yeah. Books
Right.
is type name.
Right. Now, I am performing one sample here. Declare by using this user defined records. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Declare type books is of record and title, author, subject, book ID. So this is the declaration. And book 1, book 2 are two books, right?
Right.
Now begin, end somewhere else. So here I am specifying book 1's data.
Okay.
Book 1 is the variable. So book 1's title, observe carefully, book 1's title is C
Yes,
programming.
Yeah.
Book 1
So
author.
you will mention, yeah, you will mention author, subject, and book ID.
Right,
Okay.
right, absolutely. One book, I mean, I have created one book with the so and so fields, right?
And you will do the same for book two?
Right, book 2, right?
Yes.
Oracle,
Yes,
SQL,
and then-
PL SQL, Ivan Beras. Then I am going to print that book.
Okay.
TVMS output dot put book title, that is it prints the book 1 detail, book 2 details. Right?
I understand.
Very good.
Yeah.
So this is the output. Book 1 title is so and so. Then book 2 title.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Clear. All right.
Yes, good. So here you can write records as a subprograms parameters also. That is, you can pass a record as a parameter for your procedure or function for processing. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, look
All
here.
right.
Declare type books. It's clear for now, right? Title, book, author,
Yes,
subject,
yes.
everything. Now,
Yes.
here you can see a procedure print book which takes books. This one, right?
Right.
Is begin end. And I am going to display in my procedure the book details which I am passing as an argument for your procedure.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So
Right.
book
Right.
title, everything. So if you know, to execute this procedure, you need to pass a book, right? That book
Yes.
has title, author, subject, book ID, right?
Right. Right.
So the same book title, author, subject you are going to print with the help of your procedure implementation.
Yes. It's clear.
Right. Executing the procedure. How you are going to execute that procedure. So book 1 you are going to initialize book 1 dot title equals to, right?
Yes.
Likewise book 2's title, right? Then how
Right.
to use your procedure in your begin end block? We can invoke the procedure print book and pass that book.
And
Print book
same
and
for
pass, right, absolutely. And then it will give the output, right?
right.
Yes,
Okay.
right. Then here we have index by tables. So here index by tables. So before getting into this index by tables, let me tell you some introduction towards these collections. Yes. So here PL SQL collections, we have seen VRS as one of the collections in PL SQL.
Yeah.
Likewise, there are other collections also. So a collection is an ordered group of elements having the same data type. We have gone through the definition. And each element is identified by unique subscript, that is index, right? Position. So PL SQL provides three collections, that is index by tables, which we just skipped now because I have to give you introduction towards that. So these index by tables are also known as associative arrays. Then nested tables. Then third one is V array, that is variable size array. This we have finished, of course. Okay.
Okay.
So here we are going to look into the characteristics of these various types of collections. Collection type, associate array or index by tables. Index by table is the name of a collection type. Okay. And here you can see number of elements, that is unbounded elements. It means there is no fixed size. All right.
All right.
And subscript, is it subscript type? So the subscript type may be string or integer for this. And dense and or sparse. Do you know what dense and sparse?
No.
All right. The arrays which we have seen in your C programming or even in our PL SQL are dense. You can see here V arrays are dense. It means
Okay.
the elements in that collections are adjacent to each other, right? That is why we call them as dense. And what do you mean by sparse is, have you seen data structures like a linked list?
Yes. Like that.
Over there, one element would not be immediately adjacent to a memory location with the second element. Instead, the second element may be in some other memory address, right?
Right.
They are scattered in memory, right? But they have link. One element would be having a link to other element, but the memory address would be scattered across the memory, right?
Yes.
That is why
Yes.
linked list can be treated as an example for sparse kind of data structures.
Okay.
Right. So here associative arrays are either dense or sparse.
Okay.
And where they are created only in PL SQL block. So can we create an object of this type in the sense? No.
Okay.
Object of type in the sense for V array we created one variable, right? It's nothing but object type.
Yes. Right. So it's
Right. Likewise, nested tables. They are also unbounded and their subscript is integer and they starts dense and can become sparse.
Okay.
Then either in PL SQL block or at schema level you can create these nested tables. Then V arrays, of course, which we have seen, they are bounded, fixed size. The subscript is integer type always, and they are always dense, always. They are used in PL SQL block or at schema level.
Okay.
And you can create an object for this, yes, and even for nested tables also, right?
Okay.
Right. So both the types of PL SQL tables, that is index by tables and nested tables. These nested table and index by tables, both type of tables have the same structure and their rows are accessed using the subscript notation, that is position, okay? However, these two types of tables differ in one aspect, that is nested tables can be stored in database columns and in the index by tables cannot be stored as database columns. That is the difference between the nested tables and index by tables. Okay.
Okay.
Now index by tables we are going to explore. An index by table, also known as an associative array, is a set of key value pairs. Maybe in your C# you might have seen a map kind of collection.
Maybe, but can
Yes.
you give me an example?
So map kind of collection in the sense, so here a collection like, for example, I'm going to write here, right here. So map collection is nothing but where the data is stored in the form of key value pairs. For example, key may be roll number of a student, likewise value may be name of the student. So for example, 1001 roll number means this is Mr. Alex. Likewise 1002 roll number means
Okay.
some 5. So 1003 roll number means.
Okay.
Alright. That is what a key
Alright,
value
yes.
pairs means.
I know now.
Right. Yes. So an index by table is created. Just a minute. Each key is unique and is used
Wait,
to locate.
one moment. Mama, let's do the silence. My dog, one moment.
Okay.
Mama. I'm back.
Yes. So here the features of that key. So each key is unique and is used to locate the corresponding value. The key can be either an integer or string. So an index by table is created using the following syntax. You can see type name is table of element type. You can represent if not null, and you are going to say index by so and so subscript type, that is integer subscript. Okay. So here table name is a variable of type name. Okay. This type name, that is index by table type, right?
Right.
So here you can see declare type salary is table of number which contains numeric and index by varchar 2, and here you can see a collection salary list which you can see here salary type collection salary list, and here varchar, that is name of a person and salary. Okay. And how you are going to add elements to that collection is, this is the collection of type salary, right? You are going to give name and his salary. Key value pairs, right? Yes, let me write this here. Let me come back to, yes, here. So here you can see type salary of is table of a number indexed by varchar. So here salary list is a collection of type salary, and you can see salary list of, you can see here Rajnish is the name, and you can see this is the salary. Okay. Rajnish has so and so salary, some another name with salary, some Martin with some salary, James with this salary. Okay. Then how you are going to print this table? That is, you are going to obtain salary list from this collection. The first one you are going to obtain into this name. Name is a varchar 2, right? And name here, all these are in single quotes which represent they are varchar 2.
Yes.
and here while this name is not null, then loop. We are going to navigate across this, right?
Right.
Loop. So dbms output dot put line, what salary of so and so name is. I am going to get that by passing the name to this collection, because so and so name is mapped with so and so value salary,
Okay.
right?
All right.
So it gives first records salary, that is first names salary, and here you can see you are going to obtain the next record, that is I mean to say next item, next name,
Yes.
by using next next keyword. So first is the keyword, next is another keyword, and you are going to pass the name here, and you get the name, and you will be iterating while this name is not null,
Okay. Okay.
right? So it will print
Right.
the name and the
Oh,
corresponding salary. Okay.
it will print all names and salaries. Yes.
Yes. So that is what index by tables are. The same example is running here. So it will give the output like this. Okay.
Okay.
So you can apply the same index by tables on our employee table.
All right.
Can you make a try with this by referring to this sample?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So that you can print employee one and what is that? Employee name.
Okay. All right.
So here nested tables. So here nested tables. So a nested table is like a one-dimensional array with an arbitrary number of elements. It means size is not fixed, okay?
Okay.
However, a nested table differs from an array in the following aspects. It means that V arrays and nested tables are similar, okay?
Okay.
So a V, that is an array, has a declared number of elements, but a nested does not have. That is, the size of the nested table can increase dynamically. That is what the difference, the main difference between the array and the nested tables. Array are static in nature. It means their size is fixed. Whereas nested tables are dynamic in nature, whose size can grow automatically.
Okay.
So an array always is dense. So it always has consecutive subscripts, that is positions. A nested array is dense initially and it may become sparse on growing, okay? When it becomes sparse, when the elements in that collection are deleted,
So it can grow.
that is why it becomes sparse, okay?
Okay. Right.
Because when you delete a fifth element, and the fifth element gap remains as it is in this type of collection. That is why the memory, that is the memory. So fourth element has one memory, fifth element is deleted, that memory would be blocked by some other thing, then there will be sixth element. There is a gap between that fourth and sixth, right?
Right.
That is why it becomes sparse, okay? And how you are going to declare type? Type name is table of element type, and if you want you can mention not null also. That is table name of this particular type. And this declaration is similar to the declaration of index by table. As it is, you can see index by tables we might have used in the previous sample, right?
Right.
But there is no index by clause here, that's it. Okay? Index by tables will hold the elements in the form of a map, that is key value pairs. That is the speciality of nested, I mean to say index by tables. And they are dynamic in nature, okay?
Okay.
Whereas nested tables are similar to V arrays, where they hold the elements of same data type and they are dynamic in nature, whereas arrays are static in nature. And arrays are dense, whereas nested tables, they first are dense and later on if you keep on deleting the elements, from nested tables, they become sparse. That is the basic difference. All right.
All right.
A nested table can be stored in a database column, and so it could be used for simplifying the SQL operations, where you join a single column table with a large table. All right.
All right.
So an associative array cannot be stored in the database. It has to be at schema level. Okay.
All right.
So here is a sample, the same sample which we have run with VRS. Type names table, and it is table of varchar2. Type grades, and we are declaring two variables, names and marks. Then total, and here you can see the same example, and with the for loop 1 to total, right?
Right.
And it displays these things.
Okay.
And we can apply the same thing on arrays also. I mean, an employee table. Same employee and employee names you can display. And there are various methods in this collection. We can see exist method. So returns true if nth element in a collection exists, otherwise it returns false.
All right.
Count returns the number of elements present in the collection. Limit checks the maximum size of the collection. First will return the first smallest index number in the collection. Last will return the last largest index number from the collection. Then prior to so and so. So returns the index of the number that precedes the index given n. Likewise next. So returns the next index which succeeds this, right?
Right.
And extend appends one null element to the collection. Extend. Then extend, you can pass an argument also, n appends n null elements to a collection.
All
Then
right.
extend n comma I. So appends n copies of the same element into a collection. Trim removes one element from end of a collection. Trim and n you can pass removes n element from the end of the collection. Delete.
Instead of that n, I can write a number. How many elements can
Yes.
be
Instead of n, you can give a number.
Yes.
Delete removes all the elements, setting the count to 0. You can see here delete without any argument.
Yes.
Delete with argument removes the nth element from an associative array. All right. N is the key. All right. Then if the associative array has a string key, the element corresponding to the key value is deleted. That is what if it is used with a collection like index by tables. All right. Then if n is null, delete n does nothing. Okay. Delete m comma n. So removes all the elements in the range m comma n from an associative array or nested table. If m is larger than n, or if m or n is null, delete does nothing. Those are exception cases. And with these collections when working, you may encounter these kind of exceptions. Collection is null. You try to operate an automatically null collection. Okay. I'm sorry, automatically not, atomically null collection, which does not have any elements and you are trying to access it. No data found. So a subscript is designates an element that was deleted. So fifth element has been deleted and you are trying to use that fifth. Or a non-existent element of an associate array. Okay. Then subscript beyond count. That is, a subscript exceeds the number of elements present in the collection. Subscript outside the limit. So that is, a subscript is out of the allowed range. Maybe 10 elements are there and you are trying to access 11. Then value error. So a subscript is null or not convertible to the type of key. Then it throws in value error. Okay. So this exception might occur if the key is defined as PLS integer range. So this PLS integer is a kind of data type present in PL SQL environment, like integer, numeric, and so on. Okay. So these are the things about collections, and with this we have successfully finished the entire PL SQL. And I told you that I will show you Toad environment to execute the SQL queries and PL SQL procedures, right?
Right.
For now, the Toad is corrupted on my machine. I have to format my machine and reinstall Toad. So I will conduct a session somewhere in next week. When are you free?
I'm free, for example, on weekends. I have no
In the weekends.
I can.
All right. This weekend or next weekend, actually, I am blocked with some homework. That is, I have some
I'm
functions
free
at home.
also. Okay, one moment. I'm free, I think. Let me take my schedule. One moment, okay?
Okay.
Wednesday. I'm free on this Friday.
This Friday.
Yes.
This Friday.
Yes, and I'm free on 20, 21 also.
21, 22, 21, 20, 21.
Yes.
Can you push it to next week? If possible, I'll take class on 9th. That is Friday. Sorry, not 9th. It is 16th, right? Friday.
Yes, Friday.
If possible, I'll take class on 16th. That to evening, right? Evening, it's not at all possible. I'll be in journey definitely.
So now we are officially finished everything with the theory.
Yes. Only Toad environment how to give introduction. That too, this is an additional thing which would help you. So I just want you to get an introduction towards Toad. Regarding the syllabus, course, everything we have done. This is the additional thing.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, because you told me we have a session today 2 hours and tomorrow 2 hours, and I got confused.
As I thought of typing these things, everything. But I did not type and I have just executed as it is. If I type, definitely it will take tomorrow also.
Yes.
That is the reason we could finish today.
Okay. Then I want to ask you what kind of course, what else do you teach on the classes except PL SQL?
Except PL SQL, I teach Java, Advanced Java, Java J2E complete.
And when I practice this well, for example, I will practice this with my friends for 1 month and study this course complete. What do you, for example, recommend to continue after the PL SQL?
After PL SQL, as you are saying that you are comfortable with .NET.
Well, I don't. I'm not so much interested to do only programming. I more maybe would like to study business intelligence, reporting, such things.
Oh, then if your interest is in such a way, it is better to go for data warehousing tools, data warehousing, data mining, ELT tools we call them as. You can prefer those things if you are not actually interested in programming like Java or C Sharp.
I had C Sharp at my school, and I was good at it, but I'm not too much interested. I like it more to do on PL SQL, to do with the database.
That's quite good. Oracle PL SQL is the best choice which you have already done. So if you want to go through report, then go for data warehousing.
Okay. And for SAP, do you maybe know what's the best for SAP jobs?
No, I am sorry, I am not aware of SAP. If you are with Java, I can help you out with Java.
Okay. All right. Yes, I got it.
Because SAP, you can talk to big classes regarding SAP.
Yeah, okay, I will. Thank you.
Welcome. Mariana, I'm going to drop a mail mentioning that the entire Oracle course is done. Please reply to that mail and mark a CC. I mean to say reply all, choose reply all. So because I'm going to mark a CC to big classes.
Okay, no problem.
And all right, Mariana, then it's okay.
Then see you and have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. Next week or some other week, once the toad is done on my machine, I will just ping you on WhatsApp, or you just remind me on WhatsApp after 2 weeks, because I am busy with these 2 weeks with some activities.
Okay, okay, no problem. Okay.
All right then. We will be touching.
Okay.
We'll be in touch with each other on WhatsApp.
Yes, sure, sure.
All right. Then good luck.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.